Hi everyone! I hope everyone is having a wonderful week so far. I'm super excited because today I am starting a new series on my channel called The Bucket List Adventures. Now, most people that know me know that I have a ridiculously long bucket list. I mean, this thing, it's pages long. I think at this point it's like 10 pages, and that's not including everything. I'm still constantly adding to this. This is just the journal that I kind of keep it in. Actually, no, I think it's 12 pages now. It's something ridiculous. Anyways, and that doesn't include the things I've already done. But looking back, I've started to become a very in-the-moment person, which is what I wanted to do. But in doing that, I found a flaw in that I haven't been recording or having anything to look back on my adventures. So I decided I'm going to change all that. I'm going to take everyone out there with me on this journey, and I'm going to do everything, or mostly everything that I can on my bucket list. So yes, the first thing I got to do, and before I move on, originally my goal was to do one thing on my bucket list every month. Little did I know the first week I would start this challenge, I would cross 2 things off in the first week alone. So I wanted to start this off with a bang. Here it is. But so it's very important to me about this whole series that I keep it very authentic for you guys, and for myself. I don't want to put fluff in there. I just truly just want to go and learn from this experience. My whole goal for this is I want to learn about myself, learn about people, learn about different experiences, and just truly live life to the fullest. So with that being said, the first thing that I completed on my bucket list was attending a special film event. And I got to see, now I've done several special film events before, but this one was particularly special because I saw the Sound of Music on the big screen. I love old movies, I love musicals, but most importantly, I love old musicals. And I have some notes I'm going to read off my phone, so if I look down, that's why. But it was presented by Fathom Events. It was TCM's presentation of The Sound of Music. Ben Mankiewicz, I think I'm saying his name right, could not be, sorry. He introduced the film, gave kind of an overview, before the movie started, gives an overview of, kind of a brief synopsis of the movie, the awards that it's won, little trivia things about it. One of them was how one of the songs in the musical, Austria tried to claim as one of their old folk songs. That's the first time I've heard that one. I'll have to research more into that one, but it's the song Edelweiss. Beautiful song, one of my favorite songs. But yeah, don't take my word for that one. I don't know if that's actually a thing. Like I said, I've never heard that one before, but I thought that was kind of interesting. But the movie was originally released March 2nd of 1965. The first time I saw this musical was in 3rd grade. In elementary school, in music class, every year we watched a different musical. In 3rd grade, it was The Sound of Music. It was the #1 box office movie after 4 weeks, and it was the highest grossing film of 1965, which was crazy awesome. It received 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Director, and the film was also received 2 Golden Globes for Best Motion Picture and Best Actress. And it won several other awards as well. I'm not going to mention all of them. Those are the main ones they pointed out in the introduction of the movie. And then you watch the movie. There was no real intermission. I was hoping there would have been. I wanted the full experience of it being in the theater, but there wasn't. It's okay. I felt kind of bad because a lot of people got up and left thinking there was going to be an intermission, and then they came back with more snacks and whatnot, and the movie was like 15 minutes into the second part. But that's okay. If you do end up seeing it, they just ask beforehand if they are going to do the full intermission. They didn't in ours. They cut it very short. It was maybe a minute long. I think it's the same length it is on the DVD that I have. But yeah, so we watched the second half, and then at the end, Ben comes back and talks a little bit more about the movie, kind of wraps everything up. He did mention something that I found very interesting, was that Julie Andrews was hesitant about taking the role because it would have been her second movie in a row that she played the nanny governess role. When you think about it, Mary Poppins, that was her first, I believe it was her first big motion picture. I think she did Cinderella beforehand, then she did Mary Poppins afterwards. That was a theatrical release. That was her first big movie that she made. Could be wrong. I remember reading that somewhere, but I could be misquoting it. And then she did Sound of Music, where she was a governess. So she kind of played that nanny governess role in 2 movies back to back. But the movie was a phenomenal success. I cannot imagine that movie without her. Julie Andrews is one of the greatest artists I've witnessed. She's someone I would love to meet in real life. Wonderful individual. Yeah, so I'm going to insert some videos of us just before the movie, about to see it. I went with 2 of my really good friends, Garrison and Celine. Celine was actually the one that found it. We plan on doing much more of these. Also, before the movie, something I loved was they play like little clips from old movies. Again, I love old movies. They play little clips of old movies, so you kind of get really hyped up and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna see an old movie, and it's in the theater. Oh my god, I get to, like, it's almost like I'm going back in time and I'm seeing this for the first time, and it was a great experience. So I'm gonna insert those clips now. Guys, I'm so excited. We're about to see Sound of Music! I'm literally in heaven right now. I can't. I'm about to watch the Sound of Music with those 2. So yeah, the experience was amazing. I was at the edge of my seat the entire time. Honestly, I forgot how funny the movie is, and I just watched it like not even a month ago. But there's just so many great one-liners in that movie. But yeah, it was a great experience. I was just so happy to be in the theater and watching that movie. Yeah, The Sound of Music definitely does have a warm spot in my heart. It is possibly one of my favorite musicals, if not my favorite. I never pick favorites. I have to do a top 5 or a top 10 in no particular order. They're just kind of there. But it is definitely in my top 10 of favorite musicals. So that was experience number 1. Very excited. There is going to be a website / blog for this whole journey that I'm taking. It is not finished yet. Like I said, this whole experience of doing my bucket list took off way faster than I had ever intended for it to. But yeah, so that was my first one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys later. Bye!